my songs for God and not for man now. Go back and right my wrongs, they ain't the plans now. If you was on what I'm on, you'd understand now. If you was on what I'm on, you'd understand now. I tend to my sheep all day. I don't care what the devil say, no. Left a lot of places in the past, I know. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I know I'ma get there one day, baby. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I see my loved ones falling to their grave. I walk with Jesus, now I change how I behave. Let's put the life, I gotta get my name engraved. Cause any day could be the day I see them gaze. Can't even lie, think about death all the time. You gave your life, I turned around and I gave mine. You are the way, you are the truth, you are the life. My heart was heavy cause we ain't living right. And now we living life. I see the devil and he putting up a fight. But that boy, he lost the fight. I love my Lord and I say it all the time. I tend to my sheep all day. I don't care what the devil say, no. Left a lot of places in the past, I know. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I know I'ma get there one day, baby. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. Ups and downs I've been through. Felt low and said a prayer, he got me through. Ay, all praise to the Most High. Ay, all praise to the Most High. Ay, sometimes I wonder if they feel how I feel. To keep it real. Ay, yeah, all praise to the Most High. Ay, all praise to the Most High. I'm under God, I ain't never need a cosign. But sometimes I feel trapped in my own mind. On the grind all the time, each and every morning. Gotta pray all the time, cause I hear him calling. Ay, but when I wake up, the devil holding me down. I'm trying to stay up, baby. Please don't play with my feelings. It took some guts to reveal them. Oh no, no, it's time to go. God, take the wheel, we on the road. Ay, I got faith, I can't trip like that. Cause if I fall, God's gon' bring it right. Ups and downs I've been through. Felt low and said a prayer, he got me through. Ay, all praise to the Most High. Ay, all praise to the Most High. Ay, sometimes I wonder if they feel how I feel. To keep it real. Ay, yeah, all praise to the Most High. Ay, all praise to the Most High.
So let me have something that feels like it looks like it, and I just dress it up in a different way and justify myself in it. And God said, well, you're not delivered yet. You need to be delivered. Delivered in such a way that whatever what you used to be a part of, you need to be completely separated from it. Be absolutely separate.
I tend to my sheep all day. I don't care what the devil say, no. Left a lot of places in the past, I know. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I know I'ma get there one day, baby. I wanna make it to the heaven gates, heaven gates. I wanna make it to the heaven gates. I got a lot of food on my plate. And by food, I mean things in a way. And by things
My bad.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We're out here at the Illicit Lover. I was kind of going out and thinking about this race and what I've learned this week. And I was like, man, like, this race is just so different. So weird, you know, I can't really put my finger on it about what it is. So I started watching like videos of Lemans. And one thing I didn't realize was a lot of the challenges that I have at this track, people at a higher level have those issues here in real life. Such as that turn we're in right now. A lot of drivers go out, they wreck right there, and they really get hurt pretty bad because of the high speeds entering that right-hand turn to the first corner, and kind of going from, I guess, the banking to that flat corner. It's really dangerous, and it's really easy to lose control of your car in the braking zone, and literally they face plant straight into that corner. And you know, throughout the other videos that I saw, this straightaway used to go straight there. You know, back in the day there was no turn here. They created a turn to slow the cars down because people were getting killed on this back straightaway. So you used to just go straight there back in the day, continue going, and even with these upcoming 2 turns, these turns weren't there as well. So you'd probably be doing, you know, with modern cars, I don't know, quick. They'd probably cap you out at 230. On these back straightaways we're doing 200, so adding another 30 miles an hour, you know, they probably could go quicker than that, but you know, they've had issues with cars going airborne here, going over the railing on the track, killing people. Somewhere, I don't know what turn it is, but a car went airborne, went into the crowd and killed 180 people. So I think it really goes on with the name of the track, Illicit Lover. That quickly she'll go out and destroy you, and you always got to run from her. So it's like the spirit over the track, Illicit Lover. That it's fast, but quick. And even the start of the race is like that. These races are 24 hours long that they race here. And there's people wrecking out on the first lap. And all the races that we've had this week, there's 400 people in the lobby, 45-minute race, and we're wrecking out on the third turn. That it seems like if you could break out of the first corner, the race goes a lot smoother. But if you don't, you're a casualty. Just like many other people who go out and they cheat on their wives and everything else. They get caught, they're a casualty. Well, I mean, not even if you get caught. Casualty either way, whether you get caught or don't get caught. You know, you're judged by it. God's gonna get you for it. So I was, you know, thinking about this track, and I was like, man, this is like the track of the giant. If you don't get away from it, it's going to destroy you. Yeah, this corner right here in real life is really dangerous. They face plant right there to the right. Wow, it's already 2:45? Wow. What time is it? It's 1:45. I thought it was like 1:20. I only got a lap of practice in. Honestly, I didn't even complete the lap. I was still on my out lap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's quick. This track is a quick monster. So, you know, just kind of looking at this week, looking at all the races, I'm really excited, you know, kind of how this week went. Before, my computer wouldn't even load this track, so I really didn't have any time at it. And, you know, I was kind of frustrated because I joined the lobby, I'd have the time, and by the time it would load to 77%, my computer would just go dead, and it would stop loading. And I probably tried to sign up for about 5 races, and it did it every single time. So then I just gave up, stopped signing up for the races, and I didn't race that week. Compared to this week, I've never raced so much probably in iRacing in my life. So, you know, it's just like a, you know, a switch on and off that we've been on here all week long. You know, having the opportunity to go out and race, learn this track, and things like that. So slowly we're going out and learning the track, and it really seems like lap number 1 is so important, you know, that you go out and avoid the mistress woman, staying out of wrecks, you know, from the giant going out and knocking you off the track. And I was just thinking, I'm like, man, this race is so long, and dudes are just taking you out left and right. You know, left and right, people are just taking you out, wrecking you. First turn, we've got into a wreck. Third turn, we got into a wreck. And it's honestly been a nightmare. Like, our first 3 races probably ended in a DNF. So I was real frustrated in the beginning. I was like, man, like, I might just cap this deal. Like, you know, I don't like this track. You know, these dudes don't know how to drive. They don't know what they're doing. We're in a 45-minute race, and we're wrecking out in the 3rd turn of this huge track. You know, what sense does that make? You know, you have this straightaway, miles-long straightaway, that you could just easily get it behind somebody, get in the draft, and go around. But these dudes rather just take you out in the middle of a tight corner. So we've had a lot of those types of issues this week. So really, it's just kind of like, if you can go out lap number 1, build a gap from you and the car behind you so they can't come and run in the back of you, possibly, you know, you have a lot better chance of completing the race. And also qualifying, you literally have 10 seconds to kind of get in your car, go across the start finish in the GTP car to be able to complete 2 laps. And these GT3 cars, you're only going to get 1 lap. So you're kind of running with really cold tires, and you got to make sure that your lap counts, because it's the only lap that you're going to get. Wish iRacing would add maybe 3 minutes when we come here into qualifying. And if you ever go out of bounds here off track, the penalty is so severe. It goes with the name. Illicit lover. The unlawful lover. That you must have your house in order. Must have your house in order at all times. That you got to build your house on the brick, on the stone, on the rock. You must build your life there. So our last race, we pitted a lap early. I think off how we pitted, it cost us about 3 to 4 seconds. We got a lot of penalties going off track. So this race, we're going to try to go out and avoid that. Do better with that, not getting penalties. All right, looks like in our division, yeah, we're getting pushed to the back. So we weren't able to go out and put out a good lap. But it was kind of like yesterday, you know. Don't have too much time in the car. But our race pace isn't that bad. So we're for sure at the back. See what the temperature is here. Track is cool, okay. All right, I was unaware of that. I could have pushed the car a lot harder, thinking we're probably 20 degrees hotter on track. We're in the 60s, meaning there's a lot more grip and give on the track. So going into the race session, I think our biggest thing is if we can go out and avoid getting penalties, you know, I think we can go out and get a top 10. Let me see, can I come up on 7 cars? Looks like Robert Moda put a 59.6. Yesterday we were just about running that. Had a bad qualifying lap, but I didn't know. I just kind of kept it casual. I braked early a lot of places. I didn't know there was grip out on the track. We only got an out lap in practice, so I was kind of gauging the track off of that. But come to find out, there was a lot more on the table. So we could brake a lot deeper, run harder. And that's what we're going to be looking at. So as long as we can go out, avoid this disaster called turn 1 or lap 1. Stay out of accidents. I think the pace will end up coming. Why do I really see LMP2s? Yeah, that's sad. A lot of people used to race LMP2s. I used to race LMP2s. And not in the Class A division, but in Class B. That right there is where you'd find me in an LMP2 car. But nowadays, for whatever reason, that kind of died off. I think because of what they did with try not to miss that turn. I think it's because of the hypercar division that it's very similar to LMP2s but faster. That everybody would just about go to it rather than LMP2s, because why not get into a faster division and learn it? You know, why stay in LMP2s? So the two big things are GT3s and GT3s and hypercars. Because I was thinking about running some LMP2 races, but I'm out here looking at the car count. It's so far down.
Hey guys, good luck everyone.
I don't know if it makes sense for me to go on and invest so much time in it, knowing that nobody's racing it. I don't know what they could do to go out and revamp it to get a lot more participation. Hopefully they can go out and do something. But I don't see everybody getting away from the Cadillac, the Porsche, the Acura, the BMW for a LMP2 car, to be honest. Because they'd need about, for a good field weekly, 300 more people to hop on it, to hop in LMP2s. But there'd obviously have to be a good reason for people to go out and do that. Alright, last race. They kept brake checking in this division. Oh my gosh, just like that. Just like that. Already brake checking.
Single line, single line.
Single file, single file.
Single line e seus hops. Bro, did you say single line or double line?
Single line, single line.
Isso mesmo, single line.
He just got an
It's
accident.
3 wide. Got it.
3 wide.
Loud noises.
All right,
I
I'm
think I
gonna.
heard 4 wide, man.
All right, y'all are muted. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all are talking too much.
About to go green. Stay focused.
So trying to get a hang of the GT3 car. Did we take off? No. We did not take off. Don't hit me.
Green, green, green. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Still there. You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Go right. Clear on the left.
Alright, we already have a flying car. Dude losing connection on his internet. Alright, looks like they're about to go 3 wide. We're back single file. Okay, man. Dude in front of me just took off flying. Sometimes when they glitch like that, they collect you in the wreck, and they may have not have wrecked, but the game will told you, the game tells you that you hit them, because the game couldn't figure out where they were. Yeah, got this dude looking in his mirrors. Got him to over push that turn.
Right side.
Gave me the inside.
Still there.
And we have a Porsche.
Stay on the left.
That gave me the position.
On the right. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Oh!
Go right. You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
That's what I'm talking about. About this track.
Required repairs are 13 minutes 20 seconds. Optional repairs are 4 minutes 33 seconds. All the damage is repairable.
You know, we do races 45 minutes. 35 minutes. What's the point of all this? Race is 35 minutes long. You know, it wasn't even that he was on the outside of me. He just popped up there. Because right here, I'm clear. You know, how am I supposed to know that he went for the outside? Because he probably already got into 2 wrecks. I know he hit me down here. Let me see whose fault it was. I came up on him. Yeah, I squeezed him up a little bit. I know I squeezed him up that bad. Kind of a narrow entrance of the corner. I did not want to enter in from down here. That was my bad. I pushed him up a little bit. Getting into the corner. Down here. I think he went too deep, to be honest. I don't think there was a way that he was going to go out and hold his speed or make that corner. I don't know. I didn't know to say to the bottom. Get back into a practice session. Well, that one ended quick. You know, I guess it goes both ways. I didn't give him room on the top, but, you know, he wasn't on the top. He didn't have the corner. Dang, I'm going to have to wait 2 hours for the next race. I wonder if anybody's in an LMP2. I should say in a GT3 car. I said I wanted to go out and get more familiar with it. But I wonder if anybody's in an LMP2. 34, 34s. Races of 17. When's their next race? Next race is at 4. What's that, 2 hours away? No, we're not going to wait for that. These guys are at Long Beach. Oh, LMP2 cars are at Long Beach too. No session. Pure driving school. This is what, oh, that's a 6-hour race. Alright, that's why. It was a division that IMSA took over on the Circuit of the Americas in a Renault. Super Formula F1 cars. Looks like they're getting about 8-9 people. Nothing big. GTE, so this is where they're going to hold their GTE division. They got a handful of cars. They're at Spa. And Formula B. I wonder what Formula B is. I guess that's an F1 car too at Watkins Glen. There's actually a lot of people in this. Okay. What is Formula B? Is it an F2 car or F? Because you could either be in a Honda or a Toyota. It looks like an F1 car. Looks like an F1 car, but it says Formula B. Entry. A Super Formula. See what Formula 1 is on the game. Formula A. The Mercedes. What is Formula B? Why would people rather run Formula B than Formula A? What's Formula B? Because they have Formula B here. You can either have a Toyota or a Honda. They have 24 cars. And I've never heard of this series. I know GTE, but GT3 basically replaced them. More people probably in a GT3 car than a GTE. Yep. This GTE's dying off. This is Formula B, but it's a Formula Renault. Formula B fixed series at Watkins Glen. I wonder why they wouldn't just put an F1 car. But I guess it makes sense to put a Formula B and then build up Formula 1, because if not, everybody's going to go to Class A, nobody's going to run Class B, and they're going to kill it off just like the LMP2 car. Yeah, LMP2, they have a good amount of cars. So we're going from here to Long Beach to the Nürburgring. All the races are 20 minutes long. But the goal is to go out and get comfortable in a 40 people in a practice set. Be comfortable in a GT3 car. So we got into it in the beginning of the race. You know, I don't know. I could be my fault, could not be. I could argue that it's not. The first time we got into it with that guy was my fault. I went up. I didn't know I went up the track so much. I thought we were just going to kind of squeeze him a little bit, get a nice entry. He held his line, which, you know, was appropriate. But going down into the next braking zone, I knew he wanted to go to him outside, but I didn't think he would. And it looked like we hit the brakes at the same time, and it looks like he rolled off his brakes to roll into the corner quicker. And when he did that, I didn't know he did it. I came up and he took the, and it put me in the wrong car. I was just in the GT3. It put me back in the BMW hybrid. So we're going to have to quit this session, so we can get some laps in. I don't know, maybe we can run it. Why not? Why not run it? Why not run it? A lot more competitive with that car than the GT3 car. So, we may go and do another race with it. It already put me in the car. It didn't put me in the race session in the car, but it put me in the car. To get some practice in. We won't be as far behind anymore. Won't be sucking as bad. Alright, let's try to get acclimated back in this car. Yeah, I like racing this car a lot more than the GT3 because of how fast this car turns and the speed of it. And especially the GT3 here with these long straightaways. Alright, too deep. Not too big of a fan of it. We got loose. Man, I gotta relearn these braking zones. Kind of going too fast everywhere. If the car will hang on. Alright, hopefully this up we don't get a penalty. That was basically like a penalty. Destroyed the straightaway. Alright, so the race is going to start in 20 minutes. Try to get a handful of laps more. Maybe 3 more laps. Oh man, killed myself. Ooh. Tore it up. Think I got in the grass or something. Yeah, jumped it a little bit. Bam. Boom. At least I live. Alright, so we're going to leave this session right here. And we're going to get into the race. Hop in the race session. We had to do that anyways, but that was a good excuse to go and do it. So try to learn the braking zones. I think how the GT3 car affected me. I mean, I'm missing my braking points and steering point, stuff like that. I don't feel as acclimated to the car as I was when I was just driving it. But it seems like I'm understanding that I have to speed up my hands again. Because in the GT3 car, I'm steering really slow. And I'm kind of like, okay, I think probably before when I was, really training this car, maybe if I steer a little quicker and a little bit more aggressive and committed, it'll be better. I'll pick up some speed, I think. Because I definitely understand it that I was just steering slow. But in a GT3 car, you're a lot more committed because you're going slower. Therefore, you don't really have to critique the car too much going into the corner and the center of the corner and coming out. Where when you're kind of flying around the track like this, you're critiquing the car a lot. And then I'm like, okay, well, what happens if I don't have to critique the car as much? It'll probably boost up, gain a couple tenths and pick up some speed. So see how that right there goes. We wrecked out of the first race. We got our, the back end of the car taken off. We were kind of racing with the guy behind us. I think he kind of did his move that didn't make sense. He was trying to go on the outside of me. Not saying I haven't tried that. I guess I tried that too yesterday. In a different scenario. Before we entered the corner, I was already on the outside of him. In the corner, he kind of jumped on the outside of me, and we hit. There was really no way of me knowing that he jumped up there. And I don't think there was any understanding that I should leave him room, or even how do I leave him room? It's kind of a very tight section. He put it to the outside. After a while, I kind of committed to the outside. Looked like he hit the brakes, and then he rolled off the brakes to get me on the outside. And I was already going up there, and he plowed in the back of me. But I did touch him up a little bit in a corner before that, so which could have, ended my race, ended his race. So me and him were just going for a little bit, too much room that wasn't there. And unfortunately, it ended up in us having a DNF. So we're going to go out, run some laps. See if I can go out, pick up what I was doing before and the way that I was driving, get back acclimated to the car, visuals of the car, feeling of the car, speed of the car. Nobody run a lap yet in this session. The board's empty. Standing boards is empty. So we're all fresh out the gate. Everybody's just joining this lobby after they open the race lobby. .231, we have 14 minutes. Man, after running the GT3 car, I'm a lot harder on the brakes. Locking up my brakes everywhere, I've noticed that. That's crazy. I would have never tried that a couple days ago. This car compared to a GT3, you have to be so easy on the brakes. It's almost like you're stepping on eggshells with this car. GT3, I'm like slamming on the brake, slamming on the gas pedal. This car, you have to be so gentle with it. Alright, we're a second 3.3 off of the fastest guy. He went a 26 flat. Last time we did a 27.3.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Spun the tires, cost me about 3/10. That cost me 4/10 spinning the tires. We lost 4/10 down that back straightaway. That's what you don't want to happen. That lockup right there.
Sorry, Lucas.
Race starts in 4 minutes. I feel so out of whack. So out of whack. Not far off, but I didn't know the GT3 car would mess me up that much in my head. Where I'm kind of like, alright, like, what am I doing? I'm a lot more inconsistent. You know, I don't like that. I don't like it. Every time I look up, I'm losing 0.2 of a second. That corner, I lost 0.2. Try again at it. See if I have enough time to run another lap. Nope. Alright, I know the race is getting ready to start. Somebody just put down a 24.4. I feel so sloppy in the car right now. Feel really sloppy. So who's that? Matthias, Carvalho, Jefferson, Tonin, Raul, Antoine, Bruce, Jackson. Feel so sloppy. I kept getting penalties going off track. I don't really know what a pure lap for me was other than this lap with the cold tires. I'm redoing that whole section. I don't know what it's costing me. Track's 80 degrees. It's not bad. Winds are 7 miles an hour. Race Farm. What is Race Farm? Alright, so let me see. We have Jefferson, Raul, Bruce, and Matthias. See if they're going to end up in my session. So we kind of know what type of lap we have to go out and produce for qualifying. They had a second point three on me. I wasn't too shocked with that. I think that right there is in my range for me to go out and get, especially in qualifying. Well, I don't know, especially in qualifying. Qualifying, you're on cold tires. But in the race, I can go out and get that. Right now, I think I was hoping for about a 25. I just think everything was coming at me so much quicker because the last 2 days I've been in the GT3 car, which is a lot slower. And I guess with the GT3 car, you're able to kind of manhandle it a lot more, slam on the brakes, slam on the gas pedal, do stuff like that. Where as of right now, I just kind of felt like, I just slow everything down with my feet, be smoother, and, I'm getting a lot of issues with that. Getting a lot of issues with that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out and pick it up. I hope I can. This right here is what I put a lot of time in, but after, kind of forgetting everything and looking at stuff different, it's hard to get back to that point. Really hard to go out and get back to that point. So we'll see what's doable. The race is starting now. We probably won't, unless we wreck out, we can get into the race at 3:45. If not, we're just going to be joining practice sessions.
Worry about a lot of carnage.
Why is this guy saying that?
Last race was only GTPs, and it was crazy. I was bobbing and weaving.
Oh my gosh! We have a whole GTP field. First time I've been in an only GTP field.
Just for your information, you have a ping of over 500. So just be careful.
A ping of just over 500. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, y'all? Can somebody let me know what I'm looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, this is going to be crazy.
There's a couple of you playing from the moon.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Never been in an only GTP field. Never been in only GTP field. Wow. Wow. There's like 400 people in this lobby. And a Class A lobby, like 400 people. I'm glad I'm not in a GT3 car. I'm so glad I'm not in a GT3 car. They put me in a GTP lobby. That's how big this still blew up to. Wow. Hope I can do well.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Qualifying lap isn't the best. I turned my battery mode off just because I know I messed up first lap. So I'm going to turn it back on right here. This is probably a 29-second lap.
30.14.
30. Not good, but this lap will be a lot better. All right, this lap will be a lot better. Need to find a little bit more time.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
What in the world? Man, I brake so early. I brake so early. I would have wished I would have braked later, and I lost half a second because it said I braked too late. Come on, man. Lost half a second. Braked early, but I guess my tires and brakes got cold, locked up. All right, I need to gain at least another second in this section. I could do it. I can pick up a second here.
There's the flag. It's over.
Well, we held on to 8th like the whole qualifying session. We were in 8th for the first lap, and we stayed there, and then everybody knocked us down. We got knocked down to 13th, and then we just went out and took 8th place back. If I was on it, I'd have been in the 25s. But I know we lost half a second going down the back straightaway. That would have been a 37-2.
Doing single file.
Of course, single file.
Single file.
Why you even gotta ask?
Yes, I agree.
Everybody's doing
I concur.
single file.
Yeah, I agree. Fight it out later. Yeah, I'm happy with single file.
You know, if
I'm down for single file.
somebody said no, wreck them out at the start. Somebody says no to single file at this track, that's it. Put them in the wall.
Chaos, I feel like.
Alright, so we qualified 8th. There are 47 GTP cars. Glad we're at the front half. All that could happen is the 7 people in front of us wreck.
It shouldn't be chaos as long as everybody plays nice. Yeah, but then again, you have 47 GTPs, so.
One to go. Next
Remember, you can't win the race in the first turn.
The estimated SOF is 1,000.
Yes, you can if you take everybody else out.
Pit road is closed right now. Let's take off.
You can win it in turn 2 also.
Guys, please don't touch me. I need my rear ring for cornering.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Hola, guys. 7 GTPs all behaving as slim to none.
Good luck, guys.
Remember, single line, please.
He said, don't take my rear wing out. I need it for cornering.
Just take that book out of Peugeot. No rear wing.
He said Peugeot, no rear wing.
That car is so cool.
Alright, I gotta mute him. I'll be friends with him later, maybe. You guys, I need my rear wing for cornering. Don't take it out, please, please, please. Please, 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 please. I need my rear wing for cornering. Alright, we're gonna change 4 tires. We put a full tank of fuel in the car. So we should be good.
Get ready, going green.
Alright, 45-minute race, you guys. Come on, dude. Let's get to the outside, please. Please, 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 please. All right, now he's gonna hang back.
Race car is off.
Why'd you hang back?
Green, green, green.
All right, we have a nice gap from the cars behind. If he goes for it, he's nuts. Told you.
Go right, go right. There's an incident behind. You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time. The car behind has gone off.
The two guys in front of me.
We got damage on the front end.
Man, just wasted my time.
We got damage on the front end.
Well, that sucks. You know, you come out here to race. Race is 45 minutes long. And they're ready to lose on the first turn. It's like, why? And I always call it.
Whoever just got in the middle of the road on before the chicane, you're an idiot, dude. What was that?
We got damage on the front end.
Man, I could have had a good race. The two guys in front of me were the ones who didn't have a brain. Wow.
All right. Clear
Guess
on
I
the
didn't have a
right.
brain either.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. Right side. Clear on the right.
I don't even know how we blew the braking zone. I hate when I have a sloppy race like this.
Car on your left. Clear.
Lemans strikes again. Man. This car is turning so horrible. It's impossible to catch these guys. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Dude just ran straight in the back of me. Would have been a fun race. Should have been a fun race. But it's not.
Go right.
Not exactly sure what to do. I wonder if we could short pit.
We got damage on the front end.
What was your mission? What was my mission? Who'd I wreck? Did I wreck somebody? Did I put somebody off? I didn't hit anybody. What was my mission? To who? Somebody asked me, what was my mission? They messaged the wrong person. I haven't got into it with anybody. They wrecked me. What was my mission? Man, I'm so slow. This dude ran off from me. I got a penalty. I know I did.
If you cut that corner, you've got a slow down penalty.
I have a car behind me. Sorry, wrong car. I'm kind of over this race. Can't get this car to turn. Waiting for a pit stop. I'm about to get a black flag.
Right side. Still there. You got the black flag. You cut that corner.
I couldn't even serve the thing. I got cars all around me. Where am I going to serve this penalty?
Right side.
This game is dumb.
Clear on the right.
How was I going to serve that penalty? I got people wrecking because I slew up. I didn't want to race this thing anyways. I'm over it.
Down on your left.
Sounded like a fun race.
Keep to the right.
What a joke.
Clear on the left.
I'm just in stop. Because there's really no point. I'm going to get last either way. Yeah, that's a joke. I hate races like this. You know, when you call something out on the first lap, you know, the car was just terrible. That's not the first lap. This right here, I'm sure this is the guy who was talking. Yeah, Daniel Ruth Mayer. I'm sure he was the one who messaged me. Yes. I have so many DNFs. Called it. Knocked my wheels out of alignment. That was one of the dumbest accidents I've ever seen. And it actually should have went well. This guy came down. This guy passed somebody on the outside and came down. And I'm pretty sure I got the worst end of the stick. I'm trying to kind of stay on track because I understand that the penalty of going off is huge. What a joke. And I was the guy to say, hey, can't win the race in the first corner. Stuff always finds its way. You come out here and it should be fun. Supposed to be fun. And I'm out here looking at it like, what was the point of all this right here? You know, I didn't want to go out and, I mean, I should have just cut the track. Yes, in a real race, that's what you would have done. I was just like, man, on the game, you know, they'll probably give you a black flag for it. So I was just like, hopefully, like, they leave a little gap and I could snake through, because the penalties they give you are just so rough. You know, and it sucks when you're like, man, like, it said 2 dudes in front of me doing this stuff, or not really 2 dudes, 1 dude. The guy who qualified in front of you was a dude to go out and do what didn't make sense. I called it out right here. That's not a passing zone. Knock my wheels out of alignment. I don't know. Let's see how long it's to take and repair my car. Gain time illegally. I think I have like probably 5 DNFs. Count on my DNFs. I've been in the pit so much this week. That's not me. Where am I at? Alright, I have 1 DNF, 2 DNFs, 1 finish, 3 DNFs, 2 finishes. I think that's 4 DNFs, 5 DNFs, 6 DNFs, 3 finishes, 6 DNFs. We won't count the 7. Out of my last 10 races, I finished 3 of them. The 7th at Hockenheim, the 4th here, 8th here,
Okay, go.
and the win. Oh, what about the penalty? You guys just waived my penalty? All right, I'm down. Alright, I have ice cold tires. I need to remember that.
There's an incident behind. Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Once I get some grip, going around this dude. We're about to play bumper cars in the last turn. You brake pretty early, a lot earlier than I brake. So instead of going in the back of them, I went off. Dude behind me almost hit me. If I would have braked any earlier, he would have slammed in the back of me.
There's an incident behind.
Alright, tried two of getting around him. I know he turns a little wide here. Hopefully I can maximize the bottom and pick up about 4 feet on him. Picked up more than 4 feet. But can I keep it? Oh, I have a run.
Car stop on the right. Go left. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
That's a right. Give me some draft, give me some draft. Man, he braked early. I could have ran straight in the back of him. I lost a lot of time right there.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
What's up, mighty guy? Doing all right, man. Got it in another turn 1 wreck. Everybody on the radio was like, hey, single file, and we did that. But the issue here, you can't go through turn 1 too wide. One of the guy who qualified right in front of me, he tried that. Him and the guy in front of him wrecked, collected me, gave me damage. I pulled off the track, got the car towed. So I just got back in the car after they fixed the damage. And I'm just kind of messing around with these dudes now. So, you know, it's cool. It's actually a full GTP field, 47 cars. First time I've ever been in a field like this. So that was cool. I wish I would have been able to do the whole race with them though. Because we qualified 8th. So we're hoping for, you know, a top 10 out of 47 cars. But we just got collected in the turn 1 mayhem. Are you racing today? Depends on how long you have to work, what time you get off. Yeah. So how were your street stock races? Did you get into any crashes, anything like that? They put in the 25s. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, all right. Yeah. I might get into the next race at 3:45. Get out of this one. I'm not racing for position. I'm just running laps. So I'll probably exit out of here in a couple minutes. Join the other lobby. Yeah, I was actually looking up the definition of Lemans and the track, and it means illicit woman, unlawful woman. That's what Lemans means. And that's why it treats me so bad. I'm trying to run from it. Like here, every time I hit turn 1, I'm in a wreck. This track is so hard. You go off track, they give you the biggest penalty out of any other track.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9.8 seconds.
Who's in front of me? I'm a lap down. Actually, I caught the pack, I caught the cars in front of me. I don't even know. I guess I am racing for position. Do I want their position or do I want to go to another race? I really don't care for 29th. Yeah, one of the guys hit me up. He thought I wrecked him. He was pretty mad in my messages right now. Realized it wasn't me. That happens a lot. A guy has beef with you, but he didn't look at the replay right in the name, and he thinks it's you. Actually, you saw that that race that dude purposely took me out? Stuff like that. Guy got mad at me today. At Hockenheim, that was last week. When the dude purposely turned into me. And then one dude said, "What's a rush?" What's a rush, man? Do you have weekends off? Do I have enough fuel to make it to the end? Nope. I do not.
Can't move up.
No, we can't. We have to pit. We can go by this dude, but it doesn't mean too much.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Exactly. We got to pit, so it doesn't even matter if I pass them or not. If I did care for the positions. Run one, practice, and race.
9.5.
How long do you practice before you race? Like 15 minutes, how long? Or maybe laps that you'll run. 337. Let's see if we can get around this guy, and we'll exit out of this session. We got first place right behind us. All I need is a run. I didn't get to run.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 5 seconds. Left side. Still there. Clear.
Alright, we're going to hit the pits. Practice would be 30 minutes. That's a good practice, yeah. To get loose and then run a race. Yeah, man. You're doing it the right way. You're going to see how quick, like, how much better you're going to get day after day. That's how you do it. Put in the time. It's the only way to get better. That is the only way. You got to go out and put in the time, put in the laps. Nobody's going to do it for you. So yeah, 30 minutes, that's a good session.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.6 seconds.
Alright, we're going to pull off.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The leader is coming up on you. They're not outside. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Alright, next race is in 5 minutes. Feel kind of warm. Feel warmed up a little bit.
Pit box in 10,
I'll show you what happened lap 1.
5,
I should have cut the track. I didn't know any better.
1.
I didn't want to go out and get a penalty. That was later on.
Go, go, go!
This right here is lap 1. They're going to wreck in the first turn. We all were on the radio, and I told the guys, you know, you can't win the race in the first corner. You know, we all just agreed on racing single file so nobody wrecks. And I'm the one to get collected. I'm the one to get collected. I was like, because I didn't want to go off track because of how severe the penalties are. I thought they would actually disqualify me from the race. They might disqualify you from the race for this, I don't know, if you just cut it. But I had nowhere to go. But the game doesn't care that you have nowhere to go. So I tried to stay on the track, but there really wasn't. By the time they hit here, we're already on our brakes. Pretty tough. And you really don't know where these guys are going to end up. I guess the same position, same direction that they were already going. Man, these dudes didn't even lock up the brakes before I came behind them. Alright, whatever. At 6, right? Yeah, I'm only gonna do one more race. Because it's what, 3:45? Yeah, my next race is only 35 minutes. Next race is only 35 minutes. And it's starting right now too, so. I got a forfeit from this. I have 2 minutes to sign up. Typically, it lags a lot, and you may not get in if you sign up with only 2 minutes to go. Hopefully I can get in.
All the glitter is not gold. Nah, gold is not reality. Real is what
Let's see if I can get in. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. Computer will go out and lag because it's getting ready to put people into a session. It's trying to figure out where to put you. So it'll probably end up taking a whole minute for it to go out and load up to get you into a session. So are you going to run the full 12-week series, Mighty Guy? Or are you going to try to, what do you call it? Speed up the process and then just have them give you a Class D license? Do you know what your plan is, what your goal is? Because when I was at your stage, I didn't care about doing well. I didn't care about any of that. I cared about getting out of every series and getting my Class A license like as soon as possible, and that's what I did. It had its pros and it had its cons. The cons were I never raced actually like a full series until I'm running for safety rating to go out and get your Class D license. Like the first series I ever did in iRacing was Class A. And that's where, like, out of the 12 weeks, I ran, probably out of the 12 or 13 weeks, I ran 6 of them. Before that, I'd probably run maybe, like, 3 weeks a season or whatever. So it wasn't until I got to Class A where I finally started running 6 weeks. I think last season I ran probably about 11 of those weeks, but you may join your session. It's not letting me join. And I hate when this stuff happens. You may join your session. It's 3:46, meaning they're already in the practice. Yeah. But that's exactly what I did. I just ran for safety rating, got my safety rating up. The only other series that I kind of ran was the Class D, the Ferrari 488. But that right there is why, like, for example, when we ran the other day in the street stock, that was my first time in a street stock. You know, I started with legend cars, but I probably, you know, I don't even consider that I ran it. I ran at the back of the pack, did 8 races, got my safety rating up to 4.0, and they gave me the Class D license. From there, I messed around with late models. I remember I ran a late model at Charlotte. No, Richmond. Handful of other short tracks, but I wasn't competitive. And after that, I got the truck, and I started running probably hard with Xfinity, kind of hard. And I don't know if it's put me in the session. Looks like my iRacing Pro. I wonder if I exit, if it's gonna forfeit me. It may forfeit you. It may say you manually disconnected, but it wasn't loading. Join. Cool. I didn't know you can do that. I didn't know if it didn't load iRacing is already running. It's not running. iRacing is not running. I'm going to exit. Probably stay here for like 30 seconds or whatever. It's 3:48, meaning these guys are already on track qualifying. I'm still trying to join the session. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. Man, I went and left my last race to get into this race. All right, let's hit join now. Launch sim. iRacing is already running. It's not running. I hate when iRacing messes up like this. When it says you're in the session, but you're not in the session. You're still here at the screen. Well, that's a waste of time. If I can get in it, they're going to make me start last. I don't care about that. Just want to race. I just want to race. Alright, it's not going to do anything. I'm going to X out. Hopefully it's going to put me into it. If not, we'll just join another practice session. But I really want to go out and race and learn from these guys, but these dudes keep wrecking me out in the first turn. iRacing is already running. Not running. iRacing is not running. iRacing is not running. May join your session. iRacing simulation starting. I don't see it doing anything. I've had this happen a handful of times. I've never been able to go out and figure this out. When iRacing does this, it says it's running or starting or whatever, and it doesn't put you in a session. Because I X out of the browser or whatever, doing the same thing. I wonder if I can go here. Registration for the next starts at 5:50. Register for practice. I don't know if there's a way that you could refresh iRacing. I just want to race, man. Let me see, because they're going to be racing in 3 minutes. I know I'm not going to qualify. If they could just put me on the grid, that would be very nice of them. I wonder if I can go here. No, it'll just have me forfeit. Go racing. Register for practice. No. Register for race. It says next race is at 5. X out. I'm going to hit join. But it's going to say launch sim. iRacing is already running. not running. Alright, I guess I got to forfeit. Let me see. 45, 48, 48 plus 8 is 56. I have 3 minutes to try to get in the session. All I know is to continue to X out and open it back up. I'm probably going to have to forfeit and we'll just run a practice session, I guess. Registered. You may join your session. Join, launch sim. IRacing. I don't get what iRacing does it. Because I know it put me in a session, but because I'm registered for it. But if you put me in a session, let the game load. Let the game load, let the game load. I don't know. That's forfeited. Sim starting. iRacing simulation starting. I don't know. My computer's messing up. What do I get into now? Not gonna race that. Don't want to do the open series. I don't have a setup for it. Don't want to practice it. Maybe I'll mess around with the LMP2 guys. They have a race starting in 4 minutes. I think it's a 20-minute race. We're going to join the LMP2 guys. We don't know the braking zones or anything. Well, for this, I haven't ran a lap and the iRacing is already running. Oh, my whole computer screwed up. It won't even let me join another session. Dang. I'm going to try to restart my computer real quick, and I'm going to go back live.